Hey friends! Welcome to this channel, where we explore how to unlock your potential, transform your life, and attract everything you've ever dreamed of. Today, we're diving into how to prepare for massive life transformations. Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly achieve their goals while others seem stuck for years? It all comes down to your vibration and your readiness to receive what you desire. Are you ready for it? Let's find out. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What is this all about? These questions might seem simple, but they hold the key to unlocking your true potential. Let's dive deeper. Why are you here, right now, in this moment? What is this day meant to represent for you? Is it just another day, or is it something more? Let me tell you this, your day is absolutely supposed to be meaningful. It's not just a series of random events, it's a canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. But here's the thing, it's never supposed to be hard. Yes, you heard that right. Life isn't meant to be a constant struggle. It's meant to be productive, fulfilling, and, most importantly, it's meant to feel good, feel good. Yes, 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 yes. And will it bring growth? Without a doubt. There's no question about it. But here's the real question, are you ready to embrace that growth? Are you ready to step into the version of yourself that's waiting to emerge? Think about it, the question isn't whether this moment will be productive for you, it has to be. The question isn't whether it will bring expansion, of course it will. The answer to that is yes, 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 because it must be. But the only real question you need to ask yourself is, will this moment feel good to me? Does it feel good to me? And here's the kicker, the answer to that question lies entirely in your hands. Are you allowing it to feel good? Have you prepared yourself vibrationally to let it be that way? Because if you haven't, you're missing out on the magic that's waiting for you. The food metaphor and readiness. Let me share a metaphor with you, one that might change the way you think about your desires and your readiness to receive them. Imagine this, you're standing in front of a massive buffet. But this isn't just any buffet. This is all the food you'll ever eat in your entire life. Every meal, every snack, every bite, it's all right here, right now, in front of you. Now, here's the catch, you have a limited amount of time to eat it all. Maybe it's 3 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, or even 36 hours. But no matter how much time you have, one thing is clear, you don't really want all that food right now, do you? Think about it. At first, it might seem tempting. You might think, wow, this is amazing. I can have everything I've ever wanted, all at once. But let's be honest, after a while, it would become overwhelming. You'd feel stuffed, uncomfortable, and maybe even sick. This is exactly how it works with your desires. You don't want everything all at once. You want it gradually, at the right time, in the right way. And the right time, from our perspective, is when you're ready to receive it fully, when you're vibrationally aligned with it. Let me give you an example. Esther and her friends walked through this buffet last night. At first, they thought, yes, we want to eat everything we'll ever eat in our lives right now. But guess what? An hour later, they weren't saying the same thing. They realized that they didn't want it all at once. They wanted it incrementally, in the right timing, and that's the key, the right timing. It's not about rushing or forcing things. It's about being ready, vibrationally ready, to receive the fullness of what you desire. Vibrational readiness and the law of attraction. If you've been following us for a while, you know that everything we talk about comes down to one thing, your vibrational alignment. It's not just about aligning with who you are, it's about aligning with everything you've been asking for. And here's the thing, what you've been asking for is essentially a reflection of who you are, can you see the connection? When life shows you what you don't want, it naturally leads you to ask for what you do want. Even if you don't put it into words, you're asking vibrationally. You can't experience something unwanted without its desired counterpart radiating from you, like a rocket, so, as you move through life, you've been sending out these rockets of desire. And the source within you has not only heard them, it's become the vibrational equivalent of every facet of your desires. In other words, gradually, the source within you has been transforming into that fuller version of yourself, based on what you've been carving out. Let me give you an example. When you don't have enough money, your inner being becomes more abundant. Why? Because in the absence of what you want, the presence of it is equally known and understood by that greater part of you. Do you see how powerful that is? When you're experiencing what you don't want, you're actually clarifying what you do want. And that clarity is what propels you forward. How to stop resisting and start allowing. So, the question isn't whether you're asking for what you want, because the answer to that is always yes. The universe is always responding to your desires. But the bigger question is, are you allowing it? Are you in a vibrational place where you can receive what you've been asking for? Here's the truth, you're always allowing some of it. You can't help but receive at least a portion of what you desire. But often, you're holding it off much longer than necessary. Why? Because the work you think you're supposed to do isn't the work you actually need to do. Have we built up suspense? What is this readiness we're talking about? What is it that you must achieve? What do you need to be ready for? You need to be vibrationally aligned with your own desires. You need to be vibrationally prepared. Think about it. When life shows you what you don't want, you send out a rocket of desire for what you do want. But here's the catch. When you've just experienced something you absolutely don't want, you're not vibrationally ready for its opposite. For example, you can't complain about not having enough money and simultaneously be ready for the avalanche of wealth that's waiting for you. You can't complain about what's not working and be ready for what you want to work. The question and the answer are vibrationally different. The problem and the solution are vibrationally different. So, when you feel disappointment, that's your guidance telling you that you're not yet aligned with the solution you seek. Finding your point of attraction. So today, we want to talk to you about your point of attraction. What is it, and how can you shift it to allow more of what you want into your life? Think of your point of attraction as a grid, a structure that fills in with more details. It's like a nucleus, a foundation from which everything else flows. Your grid is neither good nor bad. It's simply your point of attraction, and it fills in with whatever you're vibrationally allowing in the moment. For example, if you've been worried about money, talking to friends about it, and stressing over it, you've got a grid going on about that. And when you have a grid about that, it fills in with things that match it, people who share your concerns, situations that reinforce your worries. But here's the good news, you can change your grid. You can shift your point of attraction. And when you do, you'll start to see more of what you want flowing into your life. So, friends, let's wrap this up. Your life is a reflection of your vibration. If you want to change it, start with yourself. Stop focusing on what you lack and start appreciating what you have. Remember, you always receive what you're tuned into. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future uploads. Share in the comments how you're preparing for big life changes. And remember, you are worthy of everything you dream of. Just allow it to come into your life. See you in the next video. Good luck, and may your vibration always be high.